This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
Hey, you have to share the screen this time.
Oh, I watched stream before, but it wasn't.
Because we had to restart the call.
We changed the call, that's right.
It's just a real comedy of errors tonight.
Yeah. I need more of them Coke bottles.
Actually, I guess it's only a comedy of errors if we all survive. If we die, then it becomes a tragedy of errors.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true, yo. The tragedy of errors. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome fucking back, I guess.
Welcome fucking back.
I guess. Yeah, I guess is important.
I guess this is an important modifier to that statement.
Yeah.
Looks like we all survived another week.
Yeah.
And I guess that's broadly a good thing.
That's broadly a good thing.
Broadly speaking, yes. Oh, we got another letter.
All right.
The note says,
we triggered
meet
something.
me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about.
Yeah, you're goddamn right, Katrina.
Yeah, didn't she reveal herself as,
Well, she didn't reveal herself. We snuck in and accidentally saw her as a...
Oh, so
as
she...
a terrifying vampire.
Yeah.
But she doesn't know that we saw her? I thought she saw us.
She doesn't know. No, I don't think she ever saw us.
She saw and kill us in one save game, but we loaded so that...
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
In the real timeline, we were doing our jazzy little sneak.
That's right. Yeah, we just had to,
Nothing like a good breakfast to get you off to a good start in the morning. Especially when everything's laced with garlic.
Where's your kid, guys? Did you lose her already again? Fucks.
Yeah, she got re-vampired.
She's a vampire again. We didn't really try to keep her safe at all.
We forgot
it only took one day.
We forgot how annoying she was.
We re-vampired her. Look at him! Look at him greeting us now. This cranky old fuck. He loves us.
Good to see you.
Slip him the ween.
Good old ween.
Slip him the ween.
Tell me about vampires, Burgomeister.
Do it.
I know only what legends tell of them. Undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire. That we know of for certain.
Yeah, that's a lie. You know the little girl 2 doors down.
Yeah, except for Tanya, your next door neighbor, but that's all right.
No big deal, though. No big deal.
I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep.
I like this line, because you could use it for anything.
That much I know. The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them.
The townspeople fear fucking everything.
Were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers.
Ooh, whispers.
Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead.
Oh, yeah.
That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful. And good luck.
That's way more than I was expecting. Way more.
The townsfolk really do fear everything now that you pointed
do.
out. They fear outsiders, they fear monsters, they fear one another, they fear their own responsibilities.
Yep. The only thing they don't fear is silence. Or maybe they do, which is why they fucking talk.
Well, that's why they talk so much, yeah.
Assholes.
If you feared silence, then yeah, you would attempt to avoid it. Or avoid there being any prolonged silences.
Their one fear is silence.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
In fairness, we have a similar aversion to silence. We're just sitting here talking at one another.
But it can't, literally, we can't, you know?
I don't fear silence, but this would be a very different series if the three of us just sat quietly while I played the game and just decided not to talk at all.
Or if we just talked occasionally, like the first few episodes of Mystery Science Theater.
I mean, like, that's really one of the major sort of differentiating factors between, generally speaking, successful and unsuccessful YouTube channels is, you know, a lot of them will just edit out the silence. And then if you're really good at it, or like us, there's enough of you to fill in the gaps when one of us runs out of something to say, then there's always someone speaking on screen.
The Burgomeister is one of the better people that we've met in town. You know, he's wary and fearful like the others, but you know, he knows a good thing when he sees it, and he knows that we're, you know, helping him out with all of his bullshit. He just did one thing that always slightly irks me. It's where a character in a fantasy series pretends to know less about vampires than I do.
Well, I don't know. Like, do you expect characters in a fantasy series to have, like, encyclopedic knowledge of vampires?
Well, I know a little about vampires in a world where they're fictional. In a world where they're not fictional, it seems more far-fetched to me that people wouldn't know about them.
I wonder if it's so much that there's not... They're... No, I mean, they are non-fictional, but, like, they're also not particularly prevalent. It's not like there's, you know, you're gonna just know a vampire or anything like that. I mean, here in Mordavia, you kind of do, but...
Also, you also need to keep in mind that these people fucking know nothing about anything. Why would they know something about something interesting? They literally know shit all about anything. They're shit people.
Yeah, it's not like information travels fast about here. Rumor travels on foot in this part of the world. So
yeah.
It's like these people don't know what's happening across town. They
No.
will only know. And in fairness, the Burgomeister did say, like, I only know what most people know about vampires. They're undead, they drink blood. In fairness, that's kind of all I know.
You know, and that's the thing.
Definitively,
you know,
yeah.
These guys are stupid, and you know, and I'm sorry. I need to apologize. There was real anger in my voice.
There is. I'm hearing it.
I'm angry about the people. I'm really mad at the people in this town.
Yeah. The conversation about them fearing everything got Matt's blood up.
Yeah, it did. Okay, so that leads us to our first question for Glory. Question for Glory, 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 Glory.
It is good to...
Let's see if Matt continues to sing all the way until when I exit the...
Oh, we ain't question for glory.
Of course there is.
Oh. Okay, yeah. So question for Glory. Joseph Davies says, hey, question for Glory. And this is one of my favorite questions for Glory ever. How many games in a Sierra series is too many games? Oh my god. 5.
Is 5 too many?
In general.
Okay. I mean, usually by the 5th game, they're kind of running out of things to do.
King's Quest is special. King's Quest, 5 and 6 were great.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily the case for every series. By 5, they're pretty much running out of shit to do.
I wish there were more police quests, I think. I thought that was a blast.
That's the thing, right? Because there were only really a few police quests. There was 4.
I mean,
maybe 6 is too many. Maybe 6. Maybe 5 is fine.
I mean, like, if you really want to include everything that shipped with the police quest name, then there was also SWAT. Although SWAT eventually abandoned the police quest sort of prefix. But I think there were like 6 SWAT games. On top of the 3 point and click, or the 3 sort of original Jim Walls police quests, and the 1 open season.
So,
which, maybe was a little bit too much on its own.
I guess
but,
maybe the reason I want more police quests is because there isn't more.
Yeah,
and if there were more, I wouldn't want it.
Exactly. I think maybe 5 is fine. You got to be careful on that 5th one. I think 4 is perfect.
After some,
maybe the rule of thumb is don't make a game if you're out of ideas.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've got a good idea, got a good story, got some new mechanics, have at it. Get in there.
If your whiteboard says Delta Burke and there's a big circle around it, maybe you've gone too far. Maybe it's time to stop. And for those of you that don't get that, go watch Space Quest 6 playthrough.
It's a trip.
So many Delta Burke jokes.
Weirdly, yeah, dense amount of Delta Burke jokes.
Dense amount of Delta Burke. It's really not, though. It's the same joke. It's just over and over again.
I mean, you can increase the density of one thing by just adding more of it, right? Like
it's true. But it's not like it was varied. And I think that I don't know if it would have been better or worse. Anyway, yeah, like 6 is definitely too many. 5 can be too many. 4 is perfect. Like, okay. What are our thoughts on this game?
On Quest for Glory 4?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good game. It was probably, arguably the best of the Quest for Glory games.
Yeah,
because they'd figured out. Well, okay, I'm not a huge fan of the combat system. I'm just kind of letting it play itself right now. I didn't, when I was a kid and got the game, really enjoy this sort of side-scrolling combat thing that they decided to do.
Yeah.
Where you have to kind of like move forward, move backward. It wasn't extremely responsive. I think Quest for Glory 2 had the best combat system in its series.
I'll agree.
But Quest for Glory 4 otherwise sort of figured out a lot of like what makes a good Quest for Glory game and executed on it. I would have loved to have seen the Quest for Glory 4 or 5 that the Coles wanted to make before it was kind of 3D was foisted upon them.
Yeah.
And before it was sort of
Suddenly you have a terrible feeling of peril. You recognize Ad Avis, the evil wizard whom you thought you had killed in Rassier. Somehow, he has returned to life. Thinking back, you recall how Ad Avis once brought you under his control. You realize that you must avoid looking into his eyes at all costs.
Palpatine returned somehow.
How nice of you to come. I'm afraid I accidentally signed the wrong name to your note.
Thanks.
It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
Nah. Give him a hug.
Use the magic lasso.
Why don't you come here?
I wonder if I can just attack him magically.
Did you save?
I saved, yes, before I exited the room and came back.
I don't even know.
Wow, my reversal spell just did not last very long.
You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we?
I suspect we will have power over you, or you wouldn't be here.
Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons.
I don't know. Are running lessons a thing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just take a quick nap.
Oh, I guess we don't.
He's too far away now. We're too fast.
Oh, the game crashed.
Wee! Well, we're almost at the end of our at the time anyway. So while we restart
At the
it
end
on
of
this
an
black
episode.
screen, we got another question for Glory though.
And do you want to just do a question for Glory over a black screen?
Yeah, sure. God knows. 12 Op says, question for Glory. Can I compose a short musical bumper for the Questions for Glory segment?
You
Something
sure
made
can.
on an MT32, which of course adds extra glory. By the way, I love that it will be on an MT32.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
12 Op, my God, yes. 1,000 times yes.
It's
And even-
Yes.
it's good of you to offer, and also we can't stop you. You can do
Yeah, we
whatever you
can't-
want.
We can't stop you from making it. We can listen to it and all look at each other and go, I don't know, guys. But we'll probably put it on anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
it's
can't.
great.
We can't control your actions, only our reactions. You can run outside and kiss a stranger hard on the mouth if you want. It's just, it's your business.
That's your business.
That's true.
But also, I am very curious to hear the awesome musical sting that comes before Questions for Glory.
Oh God! All right, y'all. We'll be back. The game will be back up. I promise.
It's up. We're going.
I can't see it.
Well, I'll share it to you between episodes. but
What?
it's back up.
We're
What?
The players can see it,
Oh,
or the viewers can see it.
We're gonna
It's
sort
just
out our.
I need to reshare it to Skype because when it crashed, it stopped sharing the video.
do you
We're
guys
gonna
like
sort
this?
out our technical problems, and we'll be back to our usual level of minimal professionalism by next episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn! Ow! How did I hurt
Ow.
myself? What did I kick? What is that? Hey, we'll see you next time. Ow! I just kicked myself. What the fuck is wrong with me? See you next time.
Fuck. Bye, everyone.
What the fuck's
I think
going
Matt's
on?
possessed.
Ow!